For the most part, the African-American population, we're calling it African-Americans, now. They weren't called that then. But they were denied education. That was, you didn't have to think, you just had to go out and work and do whatever someone else told you to do. So that's okay if you were a robot. But when you're a human being, then you're gonna, obviously you're gonna have pain, you're gonna think, So this is what was denied, that population for so long. And it's very unfortunate for the country, because when you deny that, you lose all of that goes with being a human being. That's all of the ingenuity and the creativity and all of those things, we lose those things. So it's unfortunate that it happened, but it's a teaching thing. It's something we should learn from that. We should learn. You can see after I tell you, things shut down after the Plessy versus Ferguson ruling. Well, what happened? The creativity surfaced, and you'll see it in the sheets I gave you. You had right after locally here, right after the turn of the century. So we're talking about going from the 1800s to the 1900s. Early part of the 1900s, Dr. Hammond, who's a physician, black physician in the area, had access to some funds, and he did an awful lot of things. He created a burial association. He created a Negro chapter of the Negro Chamber of Commerce. We never think of a Negro Chamber of Commerce. It'd be hard to read something about one, but they function, and they've had a tremendous effect in other parts of the country. So North and South weren't really that different. It's just that the resources were different. And in the South, they, denied you some resources. In the North, they had their own. They just left them along. And so, when you're talking about the AME Church, that's where the AME Church began. It began in Philadelphia. So these are the kinds of things that when you are able to study and read and see these things, you find that it's a beautiful story, but it's all forced. It would have been totally different had we not had those sort of barriers.